The geometric sequence is a half, negative 1/6, an 18th, negative 1 over 48. Using the formula g sub n equals g sub k times r to the n minus k, which of the following equations is not true for the sequence? Now, if you're looking at this guy, you will notice that this guy is the exact same thing as the regular geometric sequence, but instead of 1s, we have k's. If we were to replace k with 1, we get what we're always used to, the same thing. What we need to do first is we need to figure out what the common ratio is. What are we getting, or what are we multiplying to a half to get to negative 1/6? Well, you're multiplying a negative, that's for sure. And it seems like negative 1/3 times 1/2 should do it. Negative 1/3 times negative 1/6 is 1 over 18. Negative 1/3, that seems to all check out. So that is our common ratio. Now what I do is I pick any term up here, and let's just be smart and say you're my first term, so k is going to equal 1 for you. And you're my first term, so you'll be g of k. I don't want to write that out again, but it's kind of too late. All right, whatever. G sub 1. So we can now plug stuff in and come up with an equation. All right, so g sub n is going to equal g sub k, which we found out to be a half, times the quantity r, so that's negative 1/3 to the n minus 1 in this case. Okay, so you're good so far, which means we're not going to circle you. Now, rather than trying to do stuff that you haven't learned yet, let's just plug these in and see what else works. Okay, they want me to try out 2. So k equals 2 would be u, and u would be my new g sub k. So plugging that into the same formula, g sub n would still equal, oh no it won't, it would be g sub k, which is negative 1 over 6, times negative 1 over 3 to the n minus 2 power. So that lines up with that. You check out, which means you're not going to be my guy. Now this next one wants us to try out when k is 4, and that would be u. So I don't have a good feeling about u. I don't have a good feeling about the numbers that I see. So u would be my new g sub n, or g sub k. So g sub n is going to equal negative 1 over 48 times negative 1/3 to the n minus 4. Not at all what I get. I'm supposed to get that. So u actually do work, which means you didn't work, which means you are going to be the one I want. You're the one that I want. Grease. It's a movie. Look it up. Don't watch it, though. It's not that great.